Welcome to War Chronicles. I am your resident dungeon daddy, Zach Ernst. Now, who wants to make daddy proud?
I can do it. We started the session with getting walked up on by some red caps. We were like, whoa, man. Chill. But we didn't really have time to say that because as we rose our hand to say, whoa, man, chill, we got lunged at by some scythes or sickles. Naz ran in to confront first, immediately got surrounded, and got mollywopped real bad instantly. We had Alikos come in to save her life by teleporting her out.
Yeah, she was
Um,
real glad that she had that had eaten everything
yeah,
last time before.
yeah. With her -8 on hits was really clutch for her. Um, Otherwise she might not be here today. I joined into the fray, and so did Dayfear. They seemed to not go after me, and Dayfear got hit pretty hard as well, needing to disengage. Um, Coin was able to convince his hobgoblin friends that we made mere moments before, thank the heavens, to join in and help us in this fight, which definitely saved our lives. Um, Unfortunately, none of the hobgoblins lived to tell the story of saving a bunch of randos at a dinner party. But neither did the redcaps, because through all we prevailed, um, striking down the redcaps. And as soon as we killed them, they like kind of disintegrated. They didn't like stick around, right?
Correct. They
You
each
did
left
their
a
teeth
cap.
fall to the ground by chance?
They
One
they
food.
each left a cap and one tooth.
Cool. One cap and one tooth. Um, and we heard a big thunderous laughter and roaring voice, and that's where we ended our session. I can't exactly remember what he said, but I think it was something like "You're the coolest and well done," and "Can we be best friends?" or something like that. Something along those lines.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Taking
Cool.
inspiration.
Sweet.
So we we ended. Welcome. Well done, and welcome to the halls of Arwen. I am your host. And these are my huntresses and hunters. Eat, drink, be merry. And if you feel brave, go below.
Elric kind of like bows because he's trying to be respectful in somebody else's realm, so he's just like, "Thank you." That's
Bronwyn did.
And just a reminder, he is massive. Right.
we can see him.
Yes, you can see
Oh, yeah.
him. He's
Okay.
he's
Sorry.
standing right. Yeah, I don't have him on the map, but he's
Okay.
standing right he's standing right in front of you, and you've shrunk because by this time you've
Oh, that's
stopped
right. You said he was
attacking.
bigger. You said he was bigger than me even when I was large, but he wasn't
No.
huge. He was just bigger
Huge.
than me.
Yeah, yeah.
Did Bronwyn say that in order to go where you're going, we should go below?
she didn't really give you instructions, and you didn't.
That's true. She
Just
didn't.
that
I thought she.
she just mentioned that there was a great treasure, and specifically that there were 7 artifacts. I will say, as you have a moment um, to look around and kind of feast, you see again. You have this table in front of you, filled with exotic foods, and specifically there is that suckling pig that Naz is currently just devouring,
Yeah.
and taking her up
Mhm.
to full health. So, I don't know.
Wish I'd
anyone
beat you
who's,
to it, but I was gonna say I was chowing down on it too.
Yeah, I was gonna go
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there too, because I noticed it in the fight, but didn't have
Yeah.
time to go there.
Well, and I'll say that anyone who's interested can kind of give me a perception on Naz, because she didn't mention that it healed her and that she felt better.
Oh, I was watching her.
It wasn't supposed to be advantage.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, you can be watching, but if you notice wounds closing, that's what
No.
the perception's for.
Well, I mean, that was.
Elric doesn't. Alikos doesn't.
Yeah, I think it was more of just that it was such a glorious looking pig.
Yep.
He would be
Yep, that's fair.
enticed to it.
That's fair.
I don't think that
Baker
his
does not.
intention. I don't think his intentions are getting healed. If that's a side effect, awesome. If it's not,
Yep.
I don't think he'd even matter to him.
Yep, that's fair.
Can I argue for a medicine roll if we're looking at wounds stitching together?
Yeah. You could, if that's what you're looking for. I would allow it. 17 does make it.
Oh, we all rolled low.
Yeah, that's all. I was like, let me just
You
get
had
a
a
little
+7.
boosty. Can I get a little
+7
boosty
at
there?
least.
You
Yeah, I mean, and that's where if
Naz's bruises are healing, like
if
starting
Coin
to
notices
stand a
that,
little
he's gonna be
straighter.
like, "Hey, everyone, I think you guys look like shit. I think you guys need to jump in on this." Naz is looking a lot better than she did about 5 seconds ago.
Thanks.
Well, nothing like good food to get you to feel better. You know what I'm saying? Just takes a ham hock.
I look at Naz and go, "Are you?" And then like wipe away a little bit of the blood. There's not a wound underneath it anymore.
I'm gonna turn back
So-
to and ask this
Then-
big man his name.
Also, he said it. It was the ruler of the place, Ardwin.
Arwen.
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 Arwen, yeah.
I'm sorry. Arawn. Arwen.
Did he say it at the beginning or at the end of last session? I know that we were told by Bronwyn, but I didn't know if he actually introduced himself. Sorry, if he did, then I wouldn't ask. Okay, cool. Then I wouldn't ask. I'd be like, thank you for all the delicious food.
Yes. Master of the Wild Hunt. And I will bow. I believe you said that he'd been called that.
Yeah. You mentioned the basements too. What's in the floor below us?
Great treasure. If you are bold enough, and if you feel like you can escape with it, I won't stop you. Others might, though.
Look at Alikos and see how how's he reacting to being in here with this man, and after he's talking us about that, does he still feel pretty interested in going for it, or
If you look at Alikos right now,
yeah, I would.
he is looking directly at Arwen, and just has a very kind of like neutrally intense look on his
Okay.
face. You know, the the kind of face you know normal people adapt when someone powerful, a king or whatever is.
Sweet.
You know,
I think because Elric wants to be respectful of the area that he's in, but he doesn't really understand anything in here, so he's going to be referring to facial expressions probably from you in bigger situations like this. So that's kind of he like looks over and he'll feel a little bit more at ease, kind of seeing that you're not upset or panicked or scared in any way. Or not in any way, but like that it's not the overall like theme. Because when we first talked about the Fae, it seemed to be a pretty big issue. So if you don't seem that way, it'll put Elric at ease a little bit too, and you can see his shoulders drop, and he'll just continue eating some of the ham. And
yeah, that's really funny because this is probably some of the most upset Skip has been. We're standing in front of the master of the wild hunt.
yeah, exactly. But he like sees you not be like afraid of the place, and he's like, "Awesome, I know that I'm." Now we got this. It gives Elric good confidence. How do I feel like I'm healing too, eating the ham, or no? Was it just Erica or Naz?
So yeah, I was gonna say so because it's based off of Naz's request to have a healing feast. I'll say anyone who partakes in this and you partake long enough, feel free to fully heal yourself.
Oh, well, and not like long rest, just pure HP.
Pure HP.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah, you don't get those.
For some of us, that's good enough.
I didn't use my wings, so I still have those.
Mm-hmm.
I am down a rage.
So in addition to the long table, you do see 9 doorways.
Oh, 9.
You see 2 on each wall to either side of you, and 3 at the far end behind a throne that seems to have 2 dragon heads on either side of the back.
Do they look like real dragon heads?
Well,
Dragon
dragon skulls.
Okay. I was like, it wouldn't be impossible that they were still moving. So I figured I'd ask.
They aren't moving right now.
Yeah.
They're not moving right now.
I kind of turn to look at everybody and I'd be like, what is everybody thinking as I'm like still stuffing my face, like just totally talking with my mouth open? Are we going to the lower level? I'm assuming that's where we need to be going.
I think that's where you wanted to. Everyone wanted to head, and our host has given his blessing.
Yeah. I think he finds it enjoyable. Seems pretty obvious to say, but
Oh, I'm sure he does.
I mean, I definitely propose at least getting some information, seeing if there is some knowledge of what lies below, and to maybe give us more direction on what items or boons that we are looking for. It may not be something that helps us if we don't know how to use the artifacts that we do gain, or if they are not helpful in a way that we may need.
I don't imagine that there's signs anywhere about these things. You think Arwen will just tell us what's down there
I
individually?
think that we can talk to the party of people that might have more information.
Yes.
Like what rumors they've heard is down there, or have they seen it themselves, type of things.
Absolutely. They've been here for quite some time. Some of them.
But maybe they haven't.
Is it me,
What
or
is
is
time?
Erica more mouthy when she can't talk?
It's easier to cut in.
I guess.
It's,
All right. I'm assuming we're not splitting the party to communicate with more people. So who are we going to first? What kind of groups of people are around us, Dungeon Daddy?
I mean, I think that splitting just to ask questions is not terrible,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, there could be more groups of red caps or people that are as angry as red caps around, and we just get bombarded.
there's
Like,
no
that's
one
a-
who's as angry as a red cap.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
but
That's a
that's
fair-
not saying
There are-
to be as dangerous.
I was about to say there are plenty here that are more dangerous. As you look around,
Oh yeah, most of them.
you see a great variety of creatures and folk, going from minotaurs to dwarves and elves, and a few humans who seem a little altered, not in the physical sense, but maybe they've partaken in too many drugs and lost their way here.
Hmm.
You see dragonborn and pixies.
Do we see people going in and out of any of the doors, or does it seem like people are just kind of chilling in here?
People are partying hard. No one seems to be going in and out of the doors. Or the archways, I would say. They aren't exactly doors, right?
Yeah, archways. Fair enough.
Well, you said there are 3 doors in the back, but the sides are archways.
Sorry. They are all archways.
Okay.
Oh,
How many archways are there?
9.
9.
But there's 3 behind the throne, 2 on each side. Where are the other 2?
3.
There are 2 on each wall, and then 3 on the back. So that makes sense. Sorry, there are 3 on each. Yeah, 3 on each wall is what it is. Sorry, math is hard.
I totally think that you should have just insisted that there were 9 archways, 2 on each wall, and 3 in the back, and just
It's
Dungeon
math,
Daddy.
bitch. No, wait.
Hey, Matt.
I broke it.
Anyone who
I dropped a
watched
B word.
you broke it
good for you.
already. You
Good
Ah.
for you. Good for
I'm
you.
calling
Way to be
myself
honest.
out.
Way to be honest,
Yeah.
I didn't hear it at all.
Yeah.
I did.
Huh.
That's why I said thanks, Sledge. But it's 9
You
in the
cut.
same way that if anyone watched A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, at the end, they count out the kingdoms and it alters A Night of the Nine Kingdoms. That's what this is.
Okay.
What is it?
Except maybe
I'm
in
still
reverse.
working through Game of Thrones before I start it.
Agreed. Sorry, just to
It's not
clarify.
a. It's
for
it's not a
notes, that was
spoiler.
Mr. Sledge's drink today?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Me-
Elric just had way too much milk. You
Yeah,
know,
too much milk. He's been
the
a
room
good
was
boy.
spinning, and then he looks up and it's like, oh, actually, you know.
Dungeon Daddy, in this moment, Elric is going to look back at the stars because time has passed, and he wants to see if he can make correlation to the time in the stars versus how much time he feels like has passed or what would normally be passing.
Give me a survival with advantage.
Yes. Please be good. 17's okay.
Yeah, you hazard about an hour has passed since you've entered.
Okay. Can I? Okay, cool. About an hour has passed. Cool, cool, cool. I'll
While
keep
he's
jotting that
perusing-
down.
While he's perusing the stars, I would like to whip out my flute. And I'm going to play a calm tune. And I'm going to try to see if I can wrangle up some spirits in the area to kind of get a feel for. I don't know. I'm trying to look to see if there's warnings or information that they feel like sharing.
Yeah. Second.
I don't know if anybody else is planning on doing this, and if they don't, Elric is gonna pick up all the teeth because of what Alcos said to us.
Yeah,
And he's gonna keep one red cap for himself.
How do these red caps look? I mean, are they at
Oh,
least
they're drenched.
anything?
They
rem-
are.
They're drenched.
No,
Yeah.
yes, they're drenched, but I mean, are there anything approaching fashionable?
Oh, did Alcas mention the whole teeth thing? I don't remember if we.
Oh,
Uh,
I thought you
would've-
brought it up
Yeah,
because he
no,
did.
no.
I guess the
Yeah.
question is more: did he mention it officially?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have mentioned to grab the teeth. I definitely would have mentioned to grab the teeth.
Oh, okay.
I probably would not have said what they do.
You just say you
Right
should pick
here?
them up.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should pick them up or collect them. Yeah, no, saying that they help intimidate Faye in the middle of a Faye party is probably not something that Alikos would do.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
fair.
mean, you could literally just say, "Put these on for reasons."
Yeah,
And that would be enough.
that is not how Alikos would approach that. He would probably say they're trophies of no, they're valuable trophies.
I think I'd still pick them up then. That's enough
Hmm.
for I'm like I'm extra like okay with listening to Alikos in here, then just trust him in this place. Like there's no way I would know better. So if Alikos is like, they're trophies, pick them up. I'd be like, all right, sounds good. So I'll have a handful of teeth.
Yeah,
I will keep one cap for myself.
They fear a wisp shows up in front of you, and it blinks, and it faster and faster until like it seems to envelop you in a barrier of sorts, and just here in your ear, beware the jade circlet. It holds more than you might expect. You have the tale of the Avenger that you may dole out to yourself or any creature that you can see within 30 feet. Um,
Well, I'm gonna have to give that to. I was gonna pass it on. I don't know what that requires. I guess to Mr. Elric because he's got the biggest boom.
All right, Alaric. For 1 minute, any creature that hits you with a melee attack takes force damage equal to a roll of the Dayfear's Bardic Inspiration die.
Nice.
Which
And then Coin slaps you on the back.
Whoa! No. Wait. For how long? For how long?
1 minute, it
1
probably won't do much.
Oh, okay.
Well, if we get into another fight, that'd be nice. So,
Is it 1
Yep.
minute time in here or 1 minute in the real world?
More
don't know.
good question.
Yeah.
What's time?
Fair. Yeah, exactly. What is time?
What is?
Time is a story we tell ourselves, which is why it's different from group to group because you haven't told the story yet.
So it occurs to me that perhaps we should come up with something resembling a plan. Does anybody have a particular interest in in getting to a specific door, or shall we just go round robin, counterclockwise or clockwise?
Think maybe we ask about someone about the doors. I think I'd probably go up to
You are the expert of all things in this area, so we will follow your lead.
someone who like a kind of a fey looking person, not like a different guest, who has kind of like, I don't know, like a bright kind of look or feeling about them.
Bright as in
And-
intelligent, or bright as in
Like light. No, like well, if I'm putting everything on a spectrum from light to darkness.
So you're looking for the cute little pixie in pink, not the walking corpse.
Yeah, but more as I'm looking, instead of like child, I'd be looking more for like a happy partier type of vibe. Someone who's just giving off that vibe.
You are the expert, but
meh.
I'm to understand
You,
psychotics
you-
are happy while they're doing their thing.
You see a dryad, a pixie, and a satyr.
Ooh, another satyr.
I will. Is it as the satyr male or female?
There are female satyrs?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Where do you think we came
Female.
from? All right.
Just came out of bushes.
Well, I was gonna
Nothing
say, I
wrong with
thought them and
magic,
nymphs
kind
fucked.
of.
I mean, yes, but that's 9 months before the other satyr comes along.
I don't know that I've ever seen a satyr be smooth down there. I'm just saying.
It's always bushy.
It happens. I'm like it's happened. Get some weird dares, man. Yeah, no. So I will pick up two drinks from the table, and walk up and
What are they?
what are they? I think that they would be it would be a form of mead. And mead, and there's a like a sweet. I think probably the best analog would be like peat, except unlike lighting on fire and smoking it for whiskeys and things, is actually sweet itself. So it is the sweet earth and the honey that ferments. So and I will walk up to the group, and whatever wait until there's some laughter and whatever quip that there was, I would respond to that to the pixie and the dryad while handing one of the cups to the satyr.
While you're approaching, I'm going to accompany with light music and a smile, because why not? Try to ease the mood and hopefully. Is there.
I'm 40 feet away. I don't want to mess this up, but I want to be able to get there in a minute.
Inspiration on him?
Yes, you can.
Yep, absolutely, you can. And I would also say that you have the ability to cast guidance as well.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the things I could find, so no.
What do you mean it wasn't one of the things you could find?
Right?
What?
It was not available in the Character Mancer.
Yes,
Huh.
So this is.
I'm just going with what I got and for now.
Birds do not have guidance as a default spell. The guidance comes from your guiding whispers. So I have not purchased Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft through Roll20, so it doesn't come by default. But you
Since you're going to
absolutely
allow
do.
me, I will use
You
it.
absolutely have the ability to cast guidance because it is one of your class abilities.
One moment. Thank you, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Feel free to just add guidance as one of your cantrips.
I will do so. That should have done its thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you,
Okay. Go ahead.
So, Skip Puff, you've got both guidance and a bardic inspiration to play with.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And you just a drink from the tribe. Thank you. No. I'm Sapphire Blossom. What's your name?
Well, I'm Skip Hoof, and have you seen anyone? The master of the hall mentioned the going below, but everyone's just partying, or enjoying themselves here. Does no one do that?
About once a decade, we see a fool wander down. They don't come back up.
Mm.
Each gateway is a path down beneath the hall, and each doorway has immense wealth and treasure. And it also requires a feat of the mind and a feat of might.
So the doors don't all join up below the hall?
No.
It's like a a drink and say, "Hmm, uh, are would any travelers have to come back through the hall, or how do you know they don't return?"
I've never seen anyone return.
Ah, well,
No,
that's-
it's a busy party, and maybe I got busy with someone in a corner. So
Mm.
maybe someone has found their way out. I have not heard of such an occasion.
I see. Well, they would get out. Though perhaps a millennium ago or something. Um,
Perhaps.
the Are there tales of which door is which, of what you know some those decade fools avoiding one door in particular, or
No
always
one's
choosing?
to, no one to my knowledge has come out.
Dungeon
That
Master.
I've heard that there are 7 artifacts. One of damage, one healing, one of discovery, one of knowledge, one of deception, one of power, and one of oddness.
Oddness? What tales are those that are of the oddness
Could you
artifacts?
put this oddness on a, I don't know, spectrum?
Dungeon Master.
No, at this point I'm like, oh, that's a tale. I want to hear the tale. Story of oddness.
Not to
Dayfear, yes.
interrupt, I do apologize. I'm trying to see if maybe I could, be playing music and giving the satirous eyes and winks and beguiling looks and stuff like that to reduce her. Yeah, okay, so I'm trying to seduce her to kind of lower her defenses so she might let something slip.
So she's at this point being rather frank, right? I would say that the combination between your musical accompaniment and kind of I will say I mean there's music in the hall, right? This is a party. And there are other performers. I will say that you are probably like creating your own bubble of environment.
Her friend's company.
Right. So like if
Perfect wingman, that
uh,
shit.
if
That's where I was going.
there's,
Yeah, perfect wingmanning.
Yeah. If it's like house or like drum and bass in the hall, like all anyone hears in your vicinity is classical or smooth jazz or what have you, right? Like you are changing the vibe of this bubble. So she is already being rather compliant. That the mood setting, the
Did you, s-
the
did you say her
drink from
name one more time?
home, Sapphire Blossom.
Sapphire Blossom. I had Bitter Blossom written and I knew that was
Oh,
wrong.
that's a card.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was wrong. Yeah, cool. I'm enjoying the roleplay. Go back.
I think Dayfear and Dungeon Daddy were making sure that they were on the same page.
Yeah, we're all on the same page.
Sorry, I was just trying to
Good.
back you up there. Give you
We're
some
good.
sort of
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
you were.
Nope. You're doing an excellent job, and an excellent job as a bard. This is just not a hard audience right now.
I mean, you could make them harder, but
Oh
That
yeah,
is my specialty.
but
We could lose Dapier in a sex haze real
but then
fast.
we wouldn't. But then we wouldn't be talking anymore.
that's
you know,
fair.
Yeah, Mouse would be busy doing other things.
Hey now, people
Just
pay money for
casually
that.
talking in the middle of it. That's so
It'd
funny.
be much better
Just
things
kidding.
to talk about in the middle of it.
Different folks, different strokes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll stroke some different
Uh,
folks.
So,
No, you won't. A bunch of different folks have thrown themselves at you.
you
So,
said
You're
nah.
good.
You're right. No, I'm
Can
waiting.
you go over
I'm
the
waiting.
7 artifacts? I missed one.
Oh, I gotta
them.
wait.
Yeah.
Let me do it, Dungeon Daddy.
You already
One-
have inspiration.
You could,
One of damage,
or you could
healing.
put it in.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I get this right.
Yeah. Might, medicine, wonder,
Wonder.
knowledge,
Wow.
deception,
Deception,
power,
power.
and oddness.
I had damage, healing, and discovery the first time. Is that okay,
Yeah.
or should I change it?
Yeah,
What do you
that's fine.
Might.
Okay,
healing.
okay.
Yeah. Might
It's
medicine.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like that might be the vibe, but
Yeah.
like
or one of like
I'm also intentionally obfuscating what the
Yeah.
artifacts are.
Perfect.
So
Yeah,
like you might get there and go, "What the hell is he talking about?"
the dryad might chime in and go, oh, I heard of
Yeah.
it was an artifact of might
Mhm.
instead of
Yep.
damage.
Yep. For
Nope,
sure.
nope.
Sure.
There's
Yep.
damage, but only to birds.
Fuck birds, dude.
Well, okay, yeah.
How that cruel?
Trolls are
Specifically,
real. They
Eric
steal your
Cochran.
socks, but only the left ones.
Yeah, I'm feeling attacked, guys.
Hmm.
So yeah. So we've heard about the artifacts. We've heard about the doors that she doesn't seem to know anything about them being different. She hasn't heard any of the anyone coming back ever. And
A lot of information she gave us, I feel.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a good bit of information. I'm trying to think of anything else I'd want to ask her.
Small talk in between, small talk.
Um, I think that's probably it for things I'd like to ask her for, like story purposes. But
Now it's been a while since I've seen one of
Yeah.
the
well, I was
the
gonna.
folk.
That was where I was going next. was there?
How you
Want
doing?
to find a fine corner? Distract her for a while. I mean, if you're going to go down and explore,
Oh, my good
might
friend
as well
here
have one
does not
mess.
require a corner. He requires an audience. He certainly
Oh.
can go down this and that. Allow him to show you
Right.
your artistry, and you will be singing along with the choirs of angels.
I just kind of go and cock my head at Dave here. I was like,
Just gonna wink
Um,
and keep playing. Sway to the music, get in the vibe.
I say,
I lean over to Coin and I
you
say,
know,
"Are you about to
I'll listen. I'll kind of just listen to that for a second, and then turn back to Sapphire Blossom and said, I've heard, of course, obviously, the phrase, Randy is a human, but I didn't really get it until just now.
Oh my god. I'm stuffing my face at the table.
Well, that's what I was. While they're doing that, Coin was gonna be doing
No.
something with the table.
Yeah. I'm fucking sitting
Uh,
down.
Oh,
Totally.
if well, if
Hell yeah!
uh,
Mm,
if they're sitting down and not paying attention, then no, yeah, I think Alicus absolutely would take Sapphire Blossom up on her offer.
Ooh, bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on Naz the whole time, by the way. I know I haven't said that, but I'm definitely keeping an eye on her.
Yeah.
She's been acting like free fallen too hard. Like, she is just like.
That does sort of bring
You
up the
see-
question, because I'd expect her to be doing keg stands at this point.
Yeah. Exactly. I would be stopping her from doing said keg stands. But God, sister, come on.
Actually-
You know what I mean?
Actually, yeah. So you see this like big obsidian golem holding Naz's feet, and Naz is absolutely in the middle of a keg stand at this point.
Classic.
I was about to say.
I don't want
this will
to.
be the
I don't
last
want
time
to
she
start.
lets me
I don't
say
want to
anything
start
that
a
Naz does.
combat. I don't want to start a combat. So I'm gonna go over there and I would ask. I would be like, put my friend down. She doesn't need to be.
And you just see Naz hold up one finger.
You
Yeah,
mean
that-
hold down one finger?
Up, down,
and
up,
and
the
you just
other.
hear- as she drops this out of her mouth, and I was just around her, just like, ah.
I mean, whoever knew that the Feylands would just hold a gigantic frat-like kegger?
I mean,
Yeah, well, he didn't. Never
I knew
asked.
it.
you can find whatever you want, and the Fae.
Yeah,
They
the
need
Fae are
this.
everything
I
and
pull her
more
back
stuff.
to Coin and me. I don't want to go too heavy on the role play with her, but since she's not here,
Without
but-
her, yeah.
But yeah, I would role play, roll her back. Yeah, and pull her back over to us.
Her response in text too. Naz is doing a keg stand was hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know. I saw.
Yeah. So
No real
That-
mystery
That sounds
there.
like blanket implied permission right there.
Yep.
yeah, Naz is having a great old time. So
Yeah. Matt Naz is both like she's alternating between like very bored and like rushing towards excitement / making her excitement, right? Like she sees like a bunch of boggles playing a game, and like she starts like leapfrogging over these little like misshapen goblin, like black goblins.
Mhm. Yeah.
And like if you so choose, like you're absolutely like the sober friend at
Yeah, for sure. I'm wrangling
yeah,
her.
yeah. You're like what idea,
Definitely-
bad idea. Whoa.
If she escapes from me 2 times, I'm definitely tying a rope around her waist after that.
I gotta go.
Absolutely happens. Absolutely happens.
Okay.
Is is anyone watching out for Alicos?
I'm assuming Dayfear and him are just having a 5-person sexcapade with the three others and both of them.
But sir, my fingers are busy.
No, I mean Alika or Davier is welcome to.
No, he's doing. He's
Yeah.
he's actually doing the sober thing right now. He's facilitating
Yeah.
But
Oh,
He's,
he
I'm
is
so impressed,
calculated.
Dayfear. I'm so
No.
impressed, Dayfear.
Yeah, I'm facilitating, yes, but I'm also keeping the sober head and watching. I
Nice.
am investigating.
Kinky.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said,
Kinky.
I said kinky.
Not that kind of investigating, but sure. And I'd love to have. Yeah, no, I'm
Yes.
trying to keep a
Sapphire.
wary eye open over everything to make. Well, I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I'm keeping an eye open for it.
Yeah. Sapphire Blossom did say that we would go find a corner. So
Yeah.
not exhibitionists.
All right. Well, I'm waiting
Yeah.
to see the signal.
Yeah.
Whether you want me to block or to cheer you on, or
I mean, let's remember that Alikos has the ability to put up illusionary walls.
play some.
Mhm.
Was it
And teleport himself and other people.
Oh,
experimental lute-like funk music?
you got acid loot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think.
But
Yeah, Alcus wouldn't make a big deal of it. You just get up and
yep.
leave.
So
You like
you have
business-like?
Wouldn't be
Hey,
wouldn't
yeah,
be
baby.
yeah,
he wouldn't be stealthy about it. He just
yeah.
wouldn't make a big deal about it.
You have a good time, and you can take that as far or as shallow as you want.
Mhm.
Say you are occupied for about an hour. What's anyone else doing with that time?
Jesus.
Getting tired playing for this man. Dang. A whole hour.
Yeah,
Props.
Coin is trying to work with this table a little bit. As he
Coin?
noticed that it was kind of a room of requirement for
Yeah.
Naz. She was not
Yeah.
feeling very great, found an object or a consumable that really helped her in her time of need. He's just kind of approaching the table with certain things in mind and taking a look to see if anything kind of stands out or he tries some stuff as he's kind of going through.
What's coin looking for? What's coin want?
I
What's
think
coin's deepest
what
desire?
yeah, so I think the first thing is he wants to know if there is something that will help him with insight into this place. Just if there is a kind of a something that will sharpen his senses or sharpen maybe his tongue for conversations with the people around him. So he's looking for dishes that have like a tongue involved in it.
Yeah, so as soon as you start thinking about things that like give you insight, a calf's brain
Nice.
appears on the table. It seems like it's been braised in milk, and it has a subtle herbal note to it.
And he will, just kind of pick it up and nibble on it as he's kind of wandering and looking around and seeing if anything sharpens in his mind.
You start thinking, and you become, for the next hour, intimately aware of the different varieties of prairie grass.
Nice.
So you said intimate knowledge about different prairie grass.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
You didn't specify. You said inside of this place.
Yeah, I mean, if there's different types of prairie grass in this place, then
Yeah. Well, Well, I mean, it is specifically the prairie grass within the Fae.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, he's just kind of play with that a little bit, walking down the table, just trying to take into account what he's gaining from what he's like consuming. It's like, okay, calf brain, herby, like with the milk could give me insight into different kinds of processes that would make different cheeses depending on what cows are eating. Okay.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you get a fried brain sandwich, St. Louis classic. Or you know, as you start to try and get details about the the specific place you're in, you start things like a chunk of obsidian or a pile of gold here in front of you. Like as soon as you like try and get like very specific about, I want to know which like artifact is where. Like the closer you come to like a specific detail, the more inedible the object that appears in front of you is. Do you eat any of these things?
What I mean, I think that at first he will certainly try to eat it. Like for the obsidian, he'll try to kind of break off some of the just like a shard and put it with some bread and try to eat it that way. And
I need a Constitution saving throw.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna do these all at once, and I'm gonna have you do a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, let's go, coin.
But so you said I need to roll 2.
Yeah. With
Okay, yeah.
disadvantage.
I mean that could be the worst one.
Could
You're
be.
right. It could be the worst one. It could be the worst one. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
not bad.
14. 14 isn't bad. So, you know that just a little bit more details about what the information that was provided to you. So first and foremost, you take 8 points of damage.
All right.
Then, and it would have been worse if you would have failed.
Yeah, passing stones is not fun.
Passing obsidian.
It's gonna cut on the way out.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all right, buddy. I got you with the cure wounds, and I will sing you a lullaby with the, song of rest as you sit there and cry about it.
As you whimper.
Yeah, right. I'm so sorry.
I don't want it to come. So,
You're so brave. You're so brave.
you know that each one of these artifacts, the test of might, is an ancient guardian. And they take a form that is befitting the artifact. So,
Like a might
instance,
guardian would be a very strong.
A might guardian. Whereas the odd
It
might
could be
something.
fucking anything.
Well, it might be something like otherworldly, right? And the knowledge might be like a mage, a wizard of some sort. So the guardian is aligned with
Artifact.
the object.
So the wondrous would
And
be
then
real fucking bad.
the and you also note that the might and the knowledge, you have to make a choice. It isn't just one object.
So we would only be able to take a might or a knowledge object, not one or the other.
No.
Not that there are
You-
two
it's
artifacts for
more-
those.
You have options at each one of those
Okay,
gateways.
gotcha. It was like, don't
And you
separate
don't-
and go after might and knowledge because you can only choose one.
You-
But if you get to those,
No,
there's
you can
either
do
two
you can
might
do-
or two knowledge or something like that.
you can do might and knowledge. You can do
Right.
both.
Yeah. Knowledge just has
But-
choices of the artifact.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct. And then the final thing that you know is that the archway behind the throne is a false doorway or a false gateway that takes you nowhere.
That's good to know. Does that take the same amount of time? The hour? Okay.
Yes. Like you're just like thinking random thoughts and shoving random objects in your mouth. Yeah.
I mean,
yes. That
so
takes,
is Skip
that
Hoof,
takes-
so.
I would,
Yeah.
Dungeon Daddy, I would look up at the same amount of time that I thought that the last hour would be. Could I tell if it's been about another hour now, or how far am I off
Okay.
with like my internal
Give me a sur-
clock?
Give me a survival.
Potentially still advantage since I'm doing well with
Yeah.
the last two.
Yeah. No, you
Sweet.
will always have advantage on these because of the initial roll.
Hell yeah.
Yes, 21. Yes.
Externally, about 7 hours have passed at this point.
Oh, no. I get everybody together. Get everybody together.
You're awake.
Oh, no. I'd be like, guys, it's moving fast. It's moving fast. We have not even done that much, and we were like through a third of a day.
We've done a lot.
I was gonna say we've
We've
accomplished quite a bit.
we've talked.
but-
We have definitely talked, but I mean, like realistically, for 7 hours worth of time, that's like 3 times speed. I feel like
Yeah, but we're not even like 2% through. You know.
I'm not like running to everybody, but I'd be going and tapping on shoulders, be like, guys, we should. What do we know? We should get.
Well, yeah,
I
I think
think-
once you kind of put that information to
Yeah, it's
coin,
like
he's-
this is about how much
or
time
I
has
can't-
passed already, and we haven't even been in a tunnel yet. Who knows if we can accomplish the first tunnel that we go to? Might have to, spend extra time to move on to another one.
Do I see while I'm doing my
See-
my thing around the room and shielding the tryst? Do I see them kind of conferring over there by the table?
I would be coming to find you guys too.
At this point, you're all kind of gathering together.
Yeah.
I will say that Elric is specifically like dragging Naz, kicking
Yeah.
and screaming. Like,
Yeah.
No,
Just one more
She-
brownie.
I'm leash parenting her.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's too many people. It's too crowded. Like I could lose her too easily. Hand slip free, whatever. So I'm just tying a damn rope to her.
She's
I think that
like
I would definitely.
a cup full of blood and like snuff is dipped in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, she could just find a cup of blood for snuff. It's so funny, actually.
I actually now have a mental image of Snuff passed out in the cup.
Yeah, he's so
it's-
drunk in
it's-
blood. He's
It's
so drunk in blood.
Dionysian blood.
Oh dear.
Dionysian.
Oh, it's there's a drink that is fermented mare's milk and blood.
Nice.
Oh, he's getting
See,
spicy
Naz,
with it.
Yeah,
this is why
I
we're
tried
really
that. It's
tight.
not really.
Because no one really gets me the way that you do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he could.
Blood cosmopolitans.
Just wait until Snuff has performance issues because he's too drunk.
Wow.
I
Mm.
thought that would be the opposite. He's engorged.
Yeah, which means he's slow.
He's drunk in love.
He's half staff.
That's a half
So do we
sick
do
joke.
do we relay the information of the artifacts to the party?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you get us kind of together, I'll be like, so I've been eating and talking to the food.
And everyone just kind of doesn't do a thing. They just kind of let you keep talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a very unfortunate bathroom break probably shortly. Don't eat the rocks. They do give you some insight, but I still wouldn't really recommend it. But so I have gained some insight with the food. I've tasted, and I feel like I've become a little part with the hall that we're in, and it has revealed a few secrets to me.
Are you talking about coin?
If you did a little bit more experimentation, Elric, you would actually probably understand where I'm coming from here. There are drugs all around us. So, what I
Milk.
have kind of
I've tried.
gathered, and Elric, you're going to be probably more helpful in this, is that each of these might tests will involve a guardian. These guardians will be aligned with the artifact that they protect. Might for might, knowledge for knowledge. And we do see these doors around us, but one of them that we see is a false door, so that we may eliminate one of those choices. But I think that we should, now that we have this information of our time, we should know that time does pass differently here, but we need to be aware of making progress on our plan. I think that we should stay together. I think that we should pursue these artifacts. Does anyone have a artifact that they have in mind or prefer to go after?
Did anyone come get Skippuff?
Well, I assume that you were finishing by the time I was getting back.
Daddy said we were
Finish.
coming together.
Yes.
Well, not that we were coming together per se.
You're-
We're talking about everyone else. by name.
Yeah. I definitely was not coming together.
Yes, that would be him epically adjusting his fly.
You mentioned everyone else by name, and I did want to ask Sapphire Blossom if there was any message that she wanted me to give to someone else in the tribe.
Well, post-coital.
No, she had a like, hey, haven't seen anyone in a while. I'm like, oh well, do you want me to pass on a message? Anyone, if I can, pass it on. Keep playing.
contact with.
Oh, shame.
The reminder of home is enough.
Dang, after all the work you put in, she's not even giving you cab fare.
Actually, she gave us cab fare before we took her on the ride.
Yeah, she gave us a lot of info.
Mhm.
He gave
Yeah,
her a tip, if you know what I'm saying.
Tip for tip.
Apparently,
several
she's had
times.
enough of that tip, so...
Several I
Inside for
will,
insight.
I look at Alikos and say, "You look happy. You look refreshed."
yeah, I will tip my head to the side and say, happy?
Yeah. What did you learn from
Oh, well,
ladies you were talking with, you and Dayfear?
Someone seems to try it about every decade. No one ever comes back. Mention
Oh, good. Good.
the seven what they are.
Does it line up with his food story? The artifacts that she told you, are they the same that the foods supposedly told Coin, or did she tell you something different?
Damage and healing and discovery and knowledge and deception and power and the other one.
Yeah. So that's good. At least
Yeah.
Coin's food didn't lie to him.
I mean, if you have to, if you ask me which one I would
always
want,
lies.
no, I think I'd be most interested in the wonder or the other one. But I didn't. She didn't. None of it. Since no one's come back, there's not really any tales about what's beyond some of the gateways.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, gentlemen and lady. The time is passing and we've made no progress. Perhaps we
Which
should
one?
pick a door and go for it.
That's
Which one are we closest to at the moment?
That's not
Let's
no
go through the other
progress.
one.
I would say that we have gained so much knowledge based on the
Yeah,
time
that's
we've
true.
spent here versus just blindly going into a door. With
Don't
actual
we
knowledge and
still
planning,
have to
we have
blindly go?
some information. We still don't have as much information as we could have before we go into any of these places.
Is
Have
your
your
food-
investigations yielded
also-
you the result of a direction to head in?
We also don't
I'm
have
asking everyone here, there is a choice. We have 7 options laid out in front of us. We have a glimpse into what might be
Yeah,
on the other
but
side of one of
do you
those
know
things.
which? Do you know which door leads to which? Do you know which archway leads to which one? Did the food show you that?
Listen, we haven't investigated the doorways. We haven't talked to anyone. That's why we should ask more questions still.
It does take time, and we have a limited amount of
Yeah.
So just
what do you mean?
you
What do you
know,
mean we have a limited amount? We don't. What limit do we have?
1 week.
Bronwyn leaving?
Okay.
Time passes differently?
Okay. Why is that a limit?
That's technically not a limit. We just have a help if we are leaving within a week of outside time.
And it's entirely possible that the next hour passes for 3 months. This. So yes, I mean, pay attention, but I don't think that that's something that we should define our goals upon.
I'm sorry, I'm lost, Alikos. I don't understand. Do we want Bronwyn's help or not? I'm not understanding what you're trying to.
Do you have any way to control how much the time here and the time outside changes between?
No, I am not.
So if it takes 100 times, if the next hour passes 100 times or 1,000 times, there's nothing we could have done anyway. So, yes, I agree. Pay attention. It would be certainly wondrous to have the aid of Lady Bronwyn, but if if we take longer, then some of that is not something that we can control.
Well, I think
So,
the point is this: is that we should work under the assumption that we would like to get out of here in a week. What steps can we do to actually make that happen? Versus, like you're saying, Skiphoof, that we should be focused
Oh
on
shit, yes.
the time frame. We want to make sure that we use what resources we have available to us.
yeah,
So
I think yes.
the
That
first choice
put
would
that
be
way, I
let's
agree.
decide which items we would like to pursue, and we can try and investigate those items
Okay,
or
okay. Yes. Yes.
focus on those items.
I think Wonder is a good one. I think Skip Hoof is right with Wonder. I don't know if I like Oddness, though, the other one. It's terrifying. But if I'm overruled, I'm okay with it. I think Healing and Selfishly Might.
Healing is never bad.
I think Selfishly Might. I don't want power necessarily. And Knowledge, I'm no help in.
Okay. How about this? Everyone gets 2 votes. You
So,
vote for the one
while
that
you
you
guys are
want.
doing
and you-
your thing, I'm going to kind of drift off, and I'm going to start doing. Pull out my flute, and I'm going to start conducting a ritual.
Try to cast a spell.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Okay, then I get like one that we selfishly want and one that we think is the one we should get. Is that what you're trying to say? 2 votes.
2 votes.
I was just saying you get to vote for 2. It doesn't have to have a specific connotation. It could be 2 that you want.
Okay. I'm just gonna write it in here.
Yeah, if people want to say it, I'll keep track. So if you're going to cast a spell, you drift off and start. What spell are you casting?
That's a good question. I am looking to.
So, specifically, this ritual does not allow you to cast the spell. It gives you access to the spell.
Right. To temporarily learn one. As I'm going to say that as I'm, I guess, preparing. What constitutes the definition of a ritual? Is it just something that's done with mindfulness?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because
most
of what I do as a bard is mindful.
I would say that, and I was kind of hinting at this because you had an hour where you weren't doing a ton, right? If you wanted
I
to
see what you're saying.
if you wanted to use that time to have conducted this ritual, you could have, right?
Okay.
Like specifically because you're a bard, I think like it's not like a cleric or a warlock or any of that, right? It's your worship, your focus is your medium, right? So like if you were like a bard of eloquence or a bard of lore, maybe that's a lecture, but that's not who you are. You
And
are a
you're-
musician.
And you don't have a particular set list, call it, to entertain folks with. So
here's where it gets interesting, and I am interested in what you were saying there, sir. But so I can choose a spell equal to or less than the number of creatures that conducted the ritual. with me. Now, does that include listeners? Because that kind of opens the.
I will say in this case, you had 3 participants.
Oh, that's
All
good.
right.
Based on
Somebody was listening to the rhythm of the music.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It was real subtle.
Ah,
All right, which one? While you guys are doing this, would you still Would you still try to vote so
That's,
we can figure out which?
I'm saying that
Uh,
Dave here's already done this. So
Okay,
after
okay,
having
cool.
this conversation, Dave here's done.
Perfect.
So Dave here,
yeah, I
feel
mean,
free
I
to
am
choose
more
that spell
about
between cantrip
the.
and 3rd level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking through
So-
here to see
if
if there's one that fits what I'm trying to do.
if you want to, I can tally votes if people want to. If people still want to do votes.
We
So-
typed them in chat if you wanted.
I was gonna just kind of give a
Right.
tidbit. I would definitely go for knowledge, as I've
Yeah,
kind of mentioned here. I think that knowledge is quite important. I think that we have some might already. I think that we have some.
Would it be fair to say that not so much that Naz doesn't care, but Naz is running around completely uncaring of the fact that we're even voting?
No, because Elric has a rope tied around her waist.
I do have a. It's just like sitting there sad, like.
She is chasing down the brownies, which are running away as fast as those little crumbs
Yeah.
can.
So
Okay,
I
we'll use
will
her as a
say-
tiebreaker.
I will say that with the lack of care that Naz has expressed, Snuff actually kind of steps in. Oh, and,
Ooh.
compels
Average.
might. Naz wants might. And this comes through in Naz's voice.
She gets 2 votes.
Both votes towards might.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, we never
there
said
was
that
a-
wasn't a. Yeah, we didn't say that
a
wasn't a rule.
limitation there. All right. Okay.
I'm not going to count that because I'm just going to assume that one is Snuff's with no justification whatsoever. Just going to say that out loud. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, one of those is Snuff's. I'm not. I'm only counting one of those.
No, it's both.
Well, I
You
would
don't
say
know that.
unless you
you
can
had
tell.
no reason. You have no reason to believe that that's Snuff.
No, I don't. Oh, but I don't know. I don't know that. No, I don't remember if I
No,
remember
you-
that Snuff is sentient. So never mind. I'm just not going to. Yeah, just not going to count that.
What would Alicus vote? You said Wonder and the other one.
Yeah, that's
So
what I did.
Wonder and Might would both have 3. How does Day Fear feel?
Yeah, Wonder has 3. Might has 2.
Might has 3.
No. Might
I,
has
Naz
I, am,
used-
I am deliberately ignoring one of them.
Naz voted
personally.
and
I
she
know
will-
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
know that she did.
and she will be vehement that both votes are counted.
I'm listening to Dave here. We've got Might and Wonder are
Look,
pulling ahead.
use your
there's
own judgment about what you want
Yeah.
to vote for.
Wisdom.
Is that Wonder?
Is that
That's
knowledge?
Wonder.
Sure, knowledge.
All right, a second vote. You get 2 out of the 7.
And we can repeat all 7 if you need.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll throw it in chat.
Might, medicine,
Discovery, wonder,
knowledge, deception,
deception,
power, oddness. And
Yeah.
I'll just throw in as a DM. My favorite's oddness.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
Yeah,
is.
That's why no one did it.
No, that's not true.
You know, I was thinking of
Alikos did, or
one of the
Skipov
characters.
did.
One of the characters in my Thursday sessions isn't. He chose the name Odd, so I've been leaning towards that this entire time.
Yeah.
So I
So
would go with
really-
knowledge and
It's
oddness.
really cool.
It means it's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
kill
Erica's
us,
not
but
voting.
yeah. So
Erica has no vote.
that means
Yeah,
that
but we
Wonder,
don't know that. Like, I mean,
Wonder
I
wins.
know. But still, I would say that Mighton. I mean,
Mighton?
unless we're like adamantly fighting her and she's like fighting us back and it's like super weird, but I don't know
No,
why
I
we
would
would
say
fight her.
So we've got 3 true votes for Wonder,
Yeah.
2 true votes for Oddness.
No, three
Really just
true
one.
votes for three-
Yeah, I mean,
three
if you want to be
true
that way.
votes yeah, 3
Three-
true votes for Might.
Yeah.
Realistically, neither of her
3
votes
true
are
votes
hers.
for 3 true. There are 3 true votes for Wonder, 2 votes for knowledge, 2 votes for Oddness, and then Naz is trying to use 2 into damage Might, and I'm going to argue that 3 people voting for Discovery, the Wonder one, will break the tie.
Yeah, I mean, Wonder should for sure be the one, but we
That-
need 2 artifacts. So I just
Well,
assumed it was Might.
You don't need 2, and Naz
No, we don't need to. You're
Don't
right.
need to.
We don't need to,
Yeah.
but if we got
Yeah.
to,
Well,
So-
it'll depend on where.
I think we
Where
should go
we go.
Wonder first. I would agree on
Coin
Wonder first.
will interject and
it-
say
it-
that we can first focus on Wonder since it
Yeah.
was more unanimous, and if we are feeling like we want to actually swing for another, then
Yeah.
we might go for Might. But we
I
will
agree.
reconvene once we
Yes,
have one
yes.
object.
I agree.
Right,
I agree.
yes.
That is
Agreed.
what
I agree.
Coin will interject
agree.
with first.
I agree.
Yes.
I would
Naz
agree.
runs towards the second doorway.
I mean-
Let's go.
Well, we haven't
Hey!
heard anything about which doorway is which, so whatever.
Yeah, she has no idea.
I'm following Naz.
Well, she's still attached to me, so she would get stopped before she would even realize, because there's no way she's thinking all the
She
way
just
through.
rolled
Just
a
run
nat
and then
20,
yoink.
I was about to say, I pulled out a
escape.
knife and cut the rope.
Yeah, she just.
I'm
rolled a
using
nat
my
20 on the escape.
using my
Literally.
inspiration to make her reroll.
Inspiration doesn't cause a reroll. That's for you. So if you want to
Yeah.
roll to oppose her escape to see if you roll nat 20 as well, I will allow that.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I mean,
Naz is running towards doorway 2.
She is not running towards the doorway.
Dungeon
Yes.
Master, what?
Oh, well then Coin
leave
will
her, leave her,
run-
let her go
No.
on her own. No.
Coin will yell
Elric
out.
is not chasing her. If she cuts the
Right,
rope and
That's
runs,
what I'm saying.
fuck
Coin
her.
will yell
Honestly,
out.
fuck her. There's a 0 chance of going after her. 0 chance. She's on her own.
Coin will yell out,
I'm not joking. I'm seriously not joking.
Cool.
abandoning us again.
Ooh.
You're done. Yeah. No,
Okay,
she's done.
hang on.
No, I'm not
That's
chasing
saying-
her. I'm not.
No,
That's just two
no.
things.
Naz,
At
I
what
will
Coin
vote-
said.
I will give
At what
you
Coin
a
said, I
wisdom-
would hesitate.
I will give you a wisdom saving throw.
I mean, I'm still not even reaching, so if she's hesitating but still walking.
I'm booting up my computer now, guys. I'm still on my phone.
Fair enough.
Yep.
You're good. Take your time.
It would be absolute last straw
Do,
for
do,
Elric.
do you have any physical dice?
Yes, I do.
PDs.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Gotta go find the bag. Got it. You said so. I'm just rolling a 20 or a D20. You
Yep.
said
No, you just
D20.
rolled a 20. It's fine.
okay. That's a 3.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Sit the fuck down.
Naz runs through doorway 2.
How far
Oh,
away are
I
we?
see. She failed the wisdom save.
Yeah. How far away are we from doorway 2?
I mean, we'll say we're near your corner. So 150 feet. Anything you want to do, Naz is not willing.
Yeah. So she just
I could catch her
Books
because
it?
technically she was sitting down, so she'd have to use half movement to stand up. That was canonical for her sitting. So if she bolts from a standstill, I could easily reach her. So could Alikos. I don't think Elric is going to. Elric doesn't give a
Right.
fuck. Honestly, he's so mad at seeing her run away.
So you just to for the visual, you just get up and start running, and that's
I haven't
And
been
cuts the
totally
rope. And cuts the rope. And
Yeah.
cuts the rope.
No,
Yeah.
Dave Fear cut the rope.
She doesn't. She doesn't cut the rope. She
Oh, well, then she wouldn't get anywhere.
shins out.
No. She
cape
escapes.
artist. Yeah.
Yeah. She like Dave Fear might be moving to cut the rope as Naz starts resisting it, but like she like contorts her hand and slips your.
Sure.
Yeah. So, and you just making sure I understand, just start running away, not saying anything.
She'll say this way. I've got a
I
good
got
feeling.
some of what's happening, but I have no idea what door number 2 is or anything. But I'm going with it.
No one has door number 2. Knows what door number 2 is.
Yeah, that's a. But we see where she's going.
Well, she says this way and starts running like that way.
Skipping. I would be skipping.
Yeah. I was like,
You mean Snuff would be skipping, or
we're still doing stuff. We're still talking to people.
Well, we were talking to ourselves.
Let's go, guys. Let's do something. Well, you heard Elric. We've been down here forever already. We don't have a lot of time.
We've got plenty of time. We've got all the time in the world.
We're gonna figure out which one's Wonder, or to the best of our ability, and go after that one. That is the plan.
Let's at least look at the doors. I'm gonna go and look at archway number 1.
Actually, I think Naz, I have a question for you. You want to do a magic trick for us?
What's that?
There are 2 dragon skulls hanging above some archways.
Okay.
You like talking
Here's
to
what
bones, if I remember.
I do.
What you don't understand is the best. Let's go.
Ask the skull. Which doorway the other skull would tell us to take?
Right, exactly. Yeah, which one's lying and which one tells the truth?
No, hold on. Ah. Go ahead. Yeah. So, no, I've had a comic today, but
I mean, I'll do the whispers on the dragon skulls.
so
You don't.
I would pick
know.
one first.
You don't really have that option.
Okay. Sorry, I was able to pay attention to like bits and pieces of what was happening. So
No. So this is based on what's happening since you've joined. You
Okay.
failed the wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Read your chat.
Okay.
Your direct
Okay.
DM.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
You got.
Oh, okay.
you
Gotcha.
got-
Gotcha.
Yeah. You've got a strong desire, and
Okay.
someone would have. At this point, if someone wanted to dissuade you from what you're doing, I would require um, either physically detaining you or an epic persuasion check.
Okay.
And I will say the method of persuasion would impact the difficulty of that. So, like, if you're how you're appealing to Naz. And I would tell anyone, appeal to Naz.
Or if you want to appeal to the crowd to stop her.
Dude, that's a great idea.
But I was like, if you can't,
It's like-
you can't yell out like she stole my cocaine because they're gonna be like, well, just ask for more, idiot.
Or they
Don't
turn
let
around
me
and start
go.
betting who's going to.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah. So
Just
uh,
yell. She said your mom's
was-
a whore.
yeah. So I offered to, hey, let's at least look at the doors first, and Coin said, look at, go talk to the skulls. So how does Naz
Well, I don't think we actually got that
respond?
in there. No, we didn't have that.
She didn't
Gotcha.
slow down at all. Then
She
just
did-
like kept going.
With
Yeah.
those, she doesn't care. She's just
Yeah,
like,
no,
no, this one's
I-
the best. I promise.
I yelled out to her. She didn't stop at the slow down to let's look at the door first.
This one's the best. This one's wisdom.
That's not even.
Not even insight because I don't even care.
You can make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Me?
Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
I don't even
Yeah,
insight
so-
because Elric doesn't even care if she's telling the truth or not.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why that was advantage. Oh, yeah, I had advantage on. Sorry.
But the first one's 16, which I believe passes the
I don't think it
vortex
does.
warp.
ooh.
No.
What are you casting?
Vortex warp, but my spell save is 17.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh my god. I'm getting
Nice.
beamed all over by this motherfucker.
Yeah, you're really the target of it.
If Zach wants to make that interesting, that is a sorcerer spell slot, and I
Ooh.
don't have my surge right now, so you can give that back to me if you'd like.
So no surge. This
Currently, I do
everything
not.
Everything that you cast is going to be a roll on the wild magic.
Nice. I love that.
And if I want to do a secondary, that'll give you the surge, which I do. This is going to be 2 rolls.
Okay.
Where? How far away was she from us when he
That is-
activates this on her?
I'm just confirming that is not the
No.
normal way that is working, right?
That
That's
is
fine.
not the normal way. That is because where you are at.
That's fine. No,
Ah.
I just wanted to confirm. Okay, that's
That
fine.
makes sense.
Yep. That is where you are at.
So I am
Yeah.
casting vortex warp to pull you back.
How far away was she?
Vortex warp has a range of 90 feet.
Oh yeah, I just mean because does the
Oh, yeah.
stuff happens on you or on where you cast it?
30 feet. We'll say she's 30 feet away. Oh, right. So, I want to give you a little bit more agency, Skip Huff. Give me 2 D100s. I
Oh,
want you to roll this.
All right.
okay.
85. Okay.
51.
I love D100s because you're like, who knows? Who knows what's good here?
Yeah, table rolls are always fun.
One person knows, but no one else.
All right.
We have to fight 136.
No, this is DM frustration. Because
Oh.
I got really excited, and then I read one word, and mother. All right. So, two things happen when you cast a spell.
Okay.
A burst of color erupts from you. Each creature within 30 feet rolls 3d10.
Oh shit!
And they heal that
No.
much. They
Ugh.
heal
Nice.
that much.
Nice.
Oh, it's not the other one.
No! I'm so angry.
Okay, everyone heals that much?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you're
keep that
all-
party going.
Fuck yeah!
You're fine. Ugh.
What
I
was
saw
the
the
roll?
3D
3D
I got
10?
3d10. I mean, you're all fully healed.
Hell yeah.
You're fine.
I took some damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. You. Oh,
My
you
butthole
right
feels so much better.
I will say with that additional heal, you're not going to take the additional damage from eating the obsidian. Like your
Hell
body,
yeah.
like kind of as soon as this happens, you're like covered with Crayola crayons, and then all of a sudden, like a obsidian shard erupts from your stomach.
Ugh.
Ah! Boy!
Oh, that's not how I hoped that was going to come out.
God.
It's probably the best way it was going to come out, though.
Well, no,
And then-
it's kind of embarrassing in front of everybody. It's more of a
together.
And
pride
then-
hurt.
And then, for the next minute, you cry uncontrollably. And when you try to speak, you hiccup wildly and snot shoots from your nose.
Who?
So that means that you are incapable of cast for the next minute. You are incapable of casting spells with vocal
Who?
components.
Yeah. So
Calico Skipper.
so she
Oh.
she teleports back to me, and I start crying. I just like pantomiming.
I-
Why are you leaving us? Don't leave. And I'm just uncontrollably like
It's really hard to understand him as he's talking because like every
He's
other
hiccuping.
word is a hiccup, and,
yeah,
and, like
so
snot is just like shooting, and everyone's like, "You just got laid, dude." Like,
Can I
what's
insight to
going
see
on?
if this is genuine tears or if he's playing me?
They're technically genuine.
So you can. You can.
But
So
Well done.
the you can was me not being sure. So
It matters.
are these crocodile tears, or are you actually sad that I was leaving?
so
I think
Yes.
that this is probably an outsized reaction.
Yeah, neither
Yeah.
of
He is
those
up-
answers.
So 18, I will say that he is upset that you are leaving, but
Real but
it seems
exaggerated.
like he's putting on a show, right? Is your impression with an 18?
yeah, and it's an exaggeration show rather than a complete fabrication show.
Yeah.
Skiphuff,
yeah.
I got this really good feeling about Archway number 2. I got this really good feeling.
And Skipper will stand up and point at the archway and hiccup, and then point at the archway number 1 and hiccup again. And then like gesture to like the arch, and then like go up and look at the arch, and like so like a walk along the arch, and then like let me so you know what let me put my camera on so I can switch devices. Give me a second. Okay. So go like, fingers up on the archway. As I'm crying and hiccuping. And because I am not currently capable of speech, you're welcome to take that as you like.
Guys, he's crying. Crying at parties is no good. Just what do we do? Let's just pick a door and let's just go.
I would say that it seems that your motivations probably lied in your votes of strong decision. So I don't necessarily think that the archway that you picked was the one that we had agreed upon. But you're right, we do need to pick an archway and that we do need to go to find the item that we're looking for. What we need to do is deduce which one is the archway for the wondrous artifact.
How are we gonna do that?
Well, I've had fairly good luck at the table recently.
Bet everything on black, baby.
I mean, I was lifted of burdens that I've gotten from partaking of items from the table. So if we could walk for just a moment on the table or along the table, he wants to think of a wondrous artifact and in
So,
association with archways.
So, Mr.
While you're
Coin,
doing that, I'm just gonna try and take a look at just each of these archways, starting with number 1. I won't go through any. I'm just gonna check them out.
So, Mr. Coin,
She starts walking towards the archway. I'm going to follow her.
fuck it.
Yep. So,
Xavier?
Naz, go ahead and roll an investigation. Please do it whispered to me. And Dayfair, you're up.
I'm good. It's all right.
No, go ahead. Mr. Coin?
No, it's all right. Thanks.
Cool.
I am not sure how to whisper.
Yeah,
How do I do that?
So, if you go to your character sheet and hold on,
I see 2 GM.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, two GM. Yep.
That did not work.
No, but that's okay. I will say that Naz, you see kind of pointing through, you see these gemstones colored in purple, clear, green, yellow, red, blue, and hold on, let me just look up this color. And this like yellow red color, so like not quite orange, but and like each of them is showing a different flame. And hazard a guess that this one is the archway of wonder. Please feel free to share this.
Hey, everybody, come here and check this out. I mean, this is all pretty wondrous to me. I mean, look at all the pretty colors.
Alikos is already over there, isn't he?
Yeah.
With her?
Yep. Alcos, you have the opportunity to run an investigation as well.
All right. Did you want that whisper?
Sure.
I did figure out how to whisper. You got to go into the the circle
Yep.
thing. Yeah.
Yep. No, you did real good. I like I like it. Yeah, Alikos, you see the same things that
Okay.
Naz points out.
Are there?
In fact, I would give you advantage since Naz is already putting them out if you wish. Yep. Nope. You're.
I'll
Yep.
take my my first thought
You
about
see,
that.
you see the same thing that Naz is pointing out, and like you think what she's referencing, does seem to be a reasonable interpretation.
Yeah. Are there? I'm gonna look up. Are there and take a close look? Is there anything like carved into the archway?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, like so. I mean, what you're seeing is kind of embossed, right? So it is carved into the archway, right?
Okay.
But like beyond what I pointed out, no, there's nothing else. There's nothing saying like knowledge,
Sure.
wonder.
And nothing that couldn't be seen from
No.
the ground.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. It's fine. Fair.
When Alikos realizes that he thinks the same as her,
No, I'll kind of go. I don't think it's been quite a minute yet. I think we're probably getting real close to that end, but
Yeah. It's been a minute. Naz just did an investigation, right? Which is technically 10 minutes.
okay. So then probably I've like started stopped bawling while I'm on the.
You're really gross though, so like I would also I would imagine like if you want to like make an impression, like you've got the prestidigitation, that's probably something that you would do because like you're just not coated right now.
Yeah,
Like, real
Oh, yeah.
slick.
yeah,
Yeah.
this boy's slick.
but right now I'm like it's not dripping onto me anymore. It's dripping, down onto the onto the
Nope.
floor.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna
it's
at least
all
wait
gross.
until
It's all gross. Like, oh.
But I don't need to do it because it's not dripping on me. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until
I mean, it technically it does say it's not a shooting, so it's not just like
Oh.
passively dripping. Like it's like a goddamn faucet.
Okay.
So like it's coming out of your nose and like fountaining onto the floor, so it's getting everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah, then I will prestidigitation and clean myself up. Gotta say, maybe check one more to confirm that it and like the other one fits somewhere. But this does look kind of wondering.
So, given 1 through 9, if you want to check one more, which one would you check?
Not number 5.
You said number 5? Okay.
No,
Yeah. Go.
Not number 5. Which is an interesting way of saying which one you do want to do.
I mean, we're right next to number 2.
And that was the one that she was running in. So.
Right.
The one he was running at,
Mhm.
kind of
I told you, I got a strong feeling about number 2.
Yeah, so we'll take a
But
look.
we're at number 1 right now.
Yeah, we're at number 1, right?
Okay.
It looks kind of wondery. Let's look at number 2. See what it looks like.
I get strong feelings when I think about number 2.
So number 2,
Pinching feelings.
You see there are circles. Go ahead and give me an investigation. Sorry, let me be a little bit more fair about this. Yeah. And this one you can start rolling publicly again. But
Okay.
I wanted Naz's motives to be a little bit hidden. But
Let her
you see
so.
you see alternating circles of gold and iron.
Gold and iron. Well, gold and iron is probably. Well, yeah. It's not healing. Power, maybe?
Might or power. Iron would reference strength, I feel like.
But with gold, I think it's less direct force of arms and more
Power. Yeah.
power.
Yeah. I agree. I would concur with that, good fellow.
It's kind of both.
But why waste time? Let's do wonder first, right? That's what everybody wanted. We have our answers, pretty much. Is there anything else? Is Coin still munching even though she investigated, or did something come from him?
Coin. I will say, give me your question. You get one shot at this. And
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
I will say, both view this as a monkey paw situation, but the more restrictions you put on this, the harder it's going to be to swallow, and the greater the consequence of failure.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you exactly what you want to know. If your question is which one is wonder, I'll answer. You got to make a hell of a check, and it's gonna have a hell.
The whole glass jar. Have the whole glass jar situation. You know what
I mean, Coin's a gambling man when it comes to this. I mean, this is a one-sided deal where he is the only one who has to kind of swallow the consequences of.
Literally.
Yeah.
Coin's never had a bad indigestion day in his life, so he's up for the challenge.
Let's see. Okay. Well, yeah. So I will do. Where can I find a wonder a doorway that will lead me to wonder?
All right, give me a Constitution saving throw. You eat this, or you see this, and it is this.
And we're doing this straight.
So this is a Constitution saving throw.
But I was just say you did the last one with disadvantage.
This is because this is that was representative of a series of things, which is why when you got a 14, I still gave you a lot, right? Is because it was representative of all your questions, right? That you'd asked across. So that was me saying, hey, what's kind of the average of what you tried? This is a specific instance, discrete, unique. You're asking one question. I will tell you the DC is 18.
Okay, I will go ahead and cast guidance on myself as well.
Then guidance does not.
Yep, that's an ability.
Yeah, it's not saving throws. Yes. That's bless on
let's do
yourself, but
this.
that's a first level spell.
The cantrip you're looking for is resistance.
Oh, let's go!
Yeah.
Ready?
Nice.
Jesus Christ, my stomach still hurts.
Nice. That's a clutch roll, though. That's a clutch roll.
What did I eat? My question.
Oh,
What
that's a
did
good one.
I eat?
So you just ate a bowl full of spiked gemstones.
Hell yes. Actually, still would have eaten it just to see if I can. So when I pass those, can I get them back or?
Yeah, and don't worry, don't worry, coin. You are going to feel all 20.
Oh
You get,
fucking Christ!
you get to count them. Make sure you got all of them.
Huh?
So I am going to roll a d20 roll. So I'm going to tell you exactly which door you're going in. For wonder, that is what you get. But I'm rolling a d20 to see how much damage you take.
Yeah, I figured. Oh hell yeah!
It's 3.
Fuck yes.
Yeah! Yeah! Coin clutch!
Oh.
Clutch!
Hey,
coin.
okay. So let me tell you. Let me
the
tell
day
you
coin.
why. Let me tell you why. Okay.
You got some experience sword swallowed. I'm just saying.
No, it's more of I have experience having to smuggle contraband or like gems specifically from the
Exactly.
mines to the village, and I'm just like, hey guys, give me a good strong cup of coffee, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. I've fucking done this. Okay,
Yes.
Door 6.
door 6. Okay, I will bring that back to the table or to the group.
I hate
I
you
have
so much. Hate you
I've
so
con-
much.
I've consorted with the table again, and he like kind of gives a little belch, and you see like sparkly dust come out of his mouth. I believe it is the door 6 that we are going to enter, and I know which door 6 is, so I point at it.
Yep.
These
The
two are
table
saying
has
it's this one.
revealed that that this is the door that we are to go through for what we seek. What have you guys been up to?
Well, they looked at this door, both Naz and Alikos, or Skiphoof.
Yep.
And said that
Okay.
this was the Wondrous door, but that felt too easy, to be completely honest.
You said it had the colored flames, right?
It had gemstones on it, right? Like different, like orangish, like red and orange colored gemstones, flames, something like that. I mean, your table was right last time, to be fair, but
Yeah, I might as well take a look at number 6 and see what that one looks like. And
Guys, I really, really think we should try and find the might door.
As we have agreed that the might will be something that we investigate after this first
Yeah.
task.
yeah, they can.
We will be doing
basically one
might
one
artifact as well.
But think about it. Think about it. Look how bad we almost got spanked. We might only get one. We need to boost our power and our might. Like, we can't take many more hits or we're just gonna die. If we can only get one,
If you wanted to
just
do that, then healing would probably be the right one.
also look at her. Maybe if you didn't run head first into every situation, you wouldn't be dying every time.
And Coin just kind of claps softly.
They each have a guardian, and that you have to do with the opposite of what it is. So might is going to deal in might. What are you going to do in that situation?
be more powerful to protect everyone else.
Means in order to defeat the guardian.
You plan on doing that alone?
That would whack.
Are you gonna leave me alone? Is that what this has come to?
No, we want to. More people wanted to vote for Wonder.
As The entire time I've tried to keep
Might-
you here with us as friends, at what we have built as a group, a unit, one. I thought something was building here as a group of people. But you leave constantly, and I don't have the energy to chase forever. If you think you can go and do that all by yourself, I'm not going to stop you anymore. I
Elric,
want
we
you to
need
be with
you.
us.
We haven't met any creature that could match you, but the rest of us, we're not as strong as you. It's easy to say these things when you can take hit after hit after hit, but I
Then
can't anymore. I can't fall over and over again. I can't watch my friends fall over and over again. This is
One-
what we need the most.
an artifact that gives one of us power probably wouldn't help that much in a straight fight. Wouldn't it be better to have one that is more
Also,
wider utility?
Naz, he's
We don't
correct.
need to fight.
But
Then
also, Naz, the only reason why this is going to be a harsh reality, and I'm going to tell it to you
Rick.
right now. The
Elric,
only reason we fall
need to.
is because the situations we are thrown in saving you.
It's not situations.
Every single one since my incident with the hag over a month ago. The Lich was one of the closest ones. You don't let us think we follow you because we are afraid you're going to instantly die every single time.
Like
Have I not done my fair share of helping? Have you not just asked me to use my special skills to try and discern what pathway is which? Do you not need me?
So
We didn't ask that question.
We want everyone to be safe and martial direct power for one item. I don't think that's going to save everyone.
You keep saying that you think that I'm inferring we don't need you. What I'm trying to tell you is that is the one thing that has apparently mattered more than almost anything else, is stopping you from self-destructing. We all want you here.
While they're having that conversation, Coin wants to just wander to the table again.
Okay. What does Coin ask at the table?
He just has the word magic in his mind.
I'm going to point.
Oh my god, he's drunk with
Coin so upset. He's eating rocks.
2 times. 2 times. First one, big chunk. Second time, lots of them.
We want you. We want you to be here. You're our friend. I agree. This is all so scary. But
I force you to be here.
Most of what we've faced, and fighting is the worst option. Has been the worst.
We've gotten really by the skin of our teeth, truly.
Then it's up to you guys. I'll just follow from now on.
Oh my gosh.
Knight was second in the vote. So
is it fair to ask, or is it too meta to ask, if I can insight? on her and
So-
Snuff's connection in here? Or is that too meta? I feel like
So-
that might be too meta.
So
Because she has acting
so-
fairly
so-
strange in the face specifically.
So I will.
It's fine even if it's just like a really
so-
high
so-
DC.
so-
but
no. So I'm gonna ask you to make 2 rolls. Right.
Okay.
So the first is going to be an insight,
Okay.
and that's going to be into Naz's unusual activity, right?
Yeah.
And then the second is going to be an arcana, right?
Okay.
And to see
Okay.
how much you understand, how much her personality change could be attributed to her connection
Okay.
with Snuff. So they're both going to be straight rolls. I will say the insight check is going to be a 15.
Ooh,
The
okay.
arcana is going to be a 19.
Okay.
You have I will make it an 18 because I imagine you have a low arcana. So we'll make it
Yeah.
a little bit easier.
I'll take the
that
5%.
Yeah. We'll make it an 18. But
Right.
that is going to be a hard roll for you.
Yep.
And while you're doing that, Coin, you walk up to the table, you think magic. Like,
No, I'm using my inspiration.
Yes, please do.
Oh, that's worse. So much worse. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Fuck.
It's
Well,
so
this
sad.
actually- It's very classic, though. It's
I'll
so
take the
classic.
2. I don't want a nat 1,
Uh,
so I'll take the 2. But
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Elric, you all have been through a lot.
Okay, great.
And
I'm gonna go fuck myself really fast.
Yeah.
all of you have been through a lot.
Yeah.
And Naz in particular has died.
Like
Oh,
3
wow.
times.
Yeah, I was gonna say multiple times.
And been burned alive by a god.
Naz has died. Naz has a very good both in that, in realizing maybe the consequences of her own actions and feeling some freedom from those consequences in the Fae, as well as realizing that you are dealing with powers that are beyond your understanding. Like, both her nihilism in the Fae, as well as her desire to gain additional strength, is very understandable to you. And I would say that her appeal to strengthen maybe you and reliance in you makes a lot of sense. I mean, you can read into the you are your own person, right? But all of these things line up, and what you're reading there very much aligns up with the series of events that you're seeing. Knowing that I am chatting with Erica on the side in the background, and I know what's driving everything. It makes sense to
Oh.
me.
I understand.
No.
I'm trying to think how Elric. I'm trying to think how
yeah, but-
Elric perceives it.
Before you do anything, I need to resolve this fucking
Food situation.
Hungry
motherfucker.
I think magic.
I just think magic.
That's so vague in an insanely magical place.
I need you to
It's like,
give me more.
I think air.
Because I will tell you, walking up and thinking magic, you're rolling on the wild magic table just like Alikos.
You don't want to do that. Not if you're trying to get it right.
And I'm not telling you which wild magic table that you're rolling on. there are 5, and they go from everything's bad to everything's good.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Alikos, each time you roll, I go. This time you got 2, which is why I was so pissed that you got. If it were combat, it would have been like pretty bad. That 51, because that would have been 10 rounds of you not being able to cast very well, right?
Yeah, it would have, all of them would have cost more.
Help me with the healing, right? So like